everyone? We're back with another video. I kind of wanted to go a different angle this time. I always talk a lot about like fat loss and losing weight and everything like that, and I've been leaving out another key component that could be part of your fitness journey, and that's growing. Going through a bulk phase. I've had a couple people ask me, can you do a video on growing? And I have no problem doing that. I just feel like that's a little bit less percentage of people, but I'm definitely going to do this video the best that I can and try to keep it as basic as possible. And I'm going to say this based on being a natural athlete. I want you to have some realistic expectations. So really this video is going to be about what you should expect during maybe your first year of training and potentially trying to grow and put on some muscle. So a couple of the key factors that we need to know is I'm going to go back to our BMR. I always talk about that, but that's at which, our minimum calories that we need just to pretty much stay alive almost, right, on a daily basis. Well, we need to be in a surplus of that, okay? So a lot of people ask, well, how much is too much to where I don't want to put on too much fat and everything like that. So my recommendation would be an extra maybe 500 calories a day over your BMR, okay, over what's needed, okay? Because we should all know that 3,500 calories is the equivalent of 1 pound, typically of fat, and we are going to put on some fat during this bulking phase. So I think starting at an extra 500 calories is going to put us in enough surplus that we could build some new lean tissue, which is what we want. So I would say realistic expectations would be, up to 10 pounds a year, I think is realistic for a natural athlete, and that's also, in my opinion, going to be best case scenario. Can you gain more weight than that? Obviously. I would just say 10 pounds of muscle. So I think that's a realistic expectation. We'll use an example. Everybody wants to look like Bradley Martyn, right? Including myself. It's not realistic for me, and it's not going to be realistic for most people. So I don't want people to get deterred, or let down when it comes to the progress that you're making during especially the beginning phases of you growing. I think you need to have realistic expectations, and I just kind of wanted to do my best to point out what I think is realistic. Okay, a couple of other things to point out would be the type of training that you're doing. There's going to be all kinds of different controversy about what is the best type of training to grow. And pretty much my opinion, and this is my channel, I would say types of hypertrophy training is going to be the best when it comes to muscle gain. And that also could have a couple different definitions, but I would be basing it a lot of progressive overload, just saying, are we getting stronger, monthly, is it something that we can keep track of and make sure that we're continuing to advance? That's definitely like a big thing. Rep ranges, I don't believe are as important as total volume. I think training with enough volume is going to be the biggest factor when it comes to growing and also getting stronger. These things work together. There's no optimal, workout program for any one person. So I'm speaking on a generalized statement that I believe lots of volume, increased calories, those are going to be your two biggest factors when it comes to growing. You definitely want to make sure you're getting enough sleep, obviously during the recovery phase, everything like that. Eliminate all the misconceptions about not training a sore muscle. There's been studies that have shown that actually might help when you're in a growing phase as well. So eliminate that and just kind of find out what works for you. Take your time, especially with being a natural athlete. No rush, there can't be a rush. You pretty much have to take it month by month, week by week, and then eventually, maybe year by year, progressing along with putting on that new clean muscle. So, I hope this probably brought like a better perspective for some people when it comes to what you can look forward to during your first year, your journey. And I'll do other videos pertaining to this as well, and hopefully this will help you on your journey. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. Please subscribe. We got many more to come. Thank you.